to check back in with Nick.
Yeah, we've been talking this week about multiple waves of winter weather heading our way last night and through much of the overnight hours, dealing with round number 1, following as some sleet, some snow, some freezing rain. We've still got some freezing drizzle out there. It has led to some very icy roads, especially into southern Illinois and southeast Missouri. There's a live view from the Benton Square, and you can see the street signs there, Route 37 and Route 14 coming together. And look at that turn. You can still see some of the ice there. Use plenty of caution out there. Again, this is one of the main drags. You get off these main drags, and a lot of these side streets are extremely icy. They may just look wet, but temperatures are back in the teens and lower 20s. A lot of that is ice. Live view from Carbondale over Highway 51 right now. Again, we've been seeing a lot of the main roads are mainly just wet, but you get off the main roads and things become very, very slick quickly. So if you're traveling in Illinois or Missouri this morning, be prepared to deal with some winter weather. Plan extra time and just slow down, folks. No need to get there in a hurry this morning. Wednesday and Thursday brings round number 2 into the area. Really starts to arrive very late tonight. We've been shifting some of this around. It is likely going to be falling as sleet and freezing rain. I'm sorry, snow lovers. This is not exactly what you guys want to hear. Now we are expecting also some very cold weather by the weekend. So a lot to get to this morning. Again, we've been tracking some patchy drizzle here to get the day going. A lot of this is starting to wrap up right now. Look at some of these temperatures though. Back at 18 degrees in Mount Vernon, 21 in Carbondale, 22 in Harrisburg, 24 in Cape Girardeau. So it's real easy to pick out the areas. We've got those slick roads right now out across southern Illinois and then back into southeast Missouri. To the south, temperatures are a little warmer into western Kentucky. Roads are mainly just wet. Places like Murray to Union City, Tennessee, where temperatures right now above the freezing mark. Now your neighborhood forecast: 30 this afternoon in McLeansboro, Galatia warming up to about 30, 29 this afternoon in Marion. To the south, Metropolis just above the freezing mark. A lot of us are just going to see cloudy skies today. Southward into western Kentucky, Benton, Kentucky up to about 34 this afternoon. Mayfield topping off at about 35 today, and across southeast Missouri, upper 20s. Perryville back over near Fredericktown. To the south, Sykeston warming up above freezing. So again, use some caution this morning. We are going to see some improvement even on some of the side streets throughout the day today. But another winter storm watch goes into effect tonight and extends through Thursday morning. Now again, we're likely going to see some of this upgraded either to a winter storm warning and possibly even to an ice storm warning for some folks. Arctic high pressure to our north, pumping in the colder air right now that you see there across southern Illinois and southeast Missouri. To the south, the main storm track. So we've got some of these storms trying to bring the moisture, trying to bring the warm air to the north. And what that is resulting in, well, we've got a warm layer in the atmosphere about 4,000 feet off the ground. And while it's still cold down here at the ground level, that's the reason we're talking more in the way of freezing rain and sleet rather than snow. 1 a.m. tomorrow morning, here comes the next round as we see some freezing rain, likely mixing in with some sleet into southeast Missouri, western Kentucky, far southern Illinois. Most of this next round, at least to begin with, is going to be on the light side. We expect the heaviest freezing rain and sleet Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, and into Thursday morning. This is 8 p.m. Wednesday. Some of this is going to be quite heavy. Notice these temperatures, upper 20s to the south, lower 30s still into western Kentucky. Some of this into southern Illinois and southeast Missouri is going to be sleet closer to the Ohio River. It's going to be more freezing rain, but it even extends into Thursday morning before everything finally starts to wrap up. So freezing rain and sleet expected Marion, Carbondale, Harrisburg, Shawneetown. South of that, Vienna, southward to Metropolis, Paducah, Mayfield, mainly freezing rain. It's going to be this area here in the pink that we're most concerned with. That sleet will keep some of the ice from freezing to, say, some of those power lines and those tree branches. Right now, expecting the heaviest freezing rain. We're talking about 0.2 to 0.4 of an inch of freezing rain or ice on some of those power lines and tree branches. Far southern Illinois, western Kentucky, the Missouri boot heel. This is the area we're most concerned with. So what are we thinking? Well, right now, tree limbs and sag and break anywhere from about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of ice. So some power outages possible. And that's also concerning then as we head into the weekend as some very, very cold air comes in behind this storm system. 80% chance of that sleet and ice on a Wednesday. Goes down just a bit on Thursday as we start to see the system wrap up. Now on Friday, 22 for an afternoon high temperature, if you can believe that. And then look at these single-digit morning temperatures Saturday, Sunday, and into Monday. Sunday and Monday, we may see morning temperatures below 0 in some spots. Afternoon highs only into the teens. Another chance for even a little winter weather then as we move into the early part of next week. All right, guys, maybe looking for some sun.